What's good, YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some tips and some tricks of everything you need to know if you're new to this trucking industry, the box truck, cargo van, even semi truck. And even if you are an experienced truck driver, guys, you can still benefit from this video. And I'm going to show you a couple of ways you can save some money and avoid getting scammed. So with all that being said, man, we're going to keep the intro short, but let's get right into it. Let's go. Stay tuned for more after the intro. Woo! Alright, so we're over here on the PowerPoint, and I kind of fell in love with shooting videos at my dining room table, you know what I'm saying? But let's get right into this PowerPoint. Tips and tricks, things you need to know as you are a trucker, trucking insights, all of that good stuff. If you want to reach out to me, you can schedule a coaching call at this link right here. I do provide one-on-ones to help you get started in your trucking business, cargo van business, dispatching business, and even online business. I do create online stores, and if you need tips and tricks on how to trade as well, I do binary options and the calendly.com/King Lotta, link in the description. But with all that being said, man, let's get right into it. So for the first slide, man, we have the table of contents, because this is the first thing when you read a book, and that's gonna be the first thing when you watch a video. So we're gonna be going over study your city, dispatcher or not, professional business email and why you need it, some rate confirmations and what you do with these rate confirmations, and some tips on how to read these things. Also, guys, some maintenance that you need to know, and just how to make yourself better while you're over the road. Also, guys, we're gonna be keeping up with our expenses. So let's get right into it, man. No further ado, subscribe to the YouTube memberships, because over there you can learn the exact way on how to make $1,000 a day as a dispatcher, even starting up a new dispatching business. But yeah, subscribe to that. But one thing before we pop off the video, man, the one thing you should do in overall life, and one thing you should do in this trucking industry, and before you even get into this trucking industry, is you want to stop listening to others. You know what I'm saying? Others are gonna tell you, boom, they made $2,000 a day. Others are gonna tell you, oh, boom, you can't make $2,000 a day. But don't listen to them. Just go off of your gut. Go off of what you know you could do and what you think you could do. So stop listening to others. Just because others said that you can't make $1,000 a day in the trucking industry, don't not get into that trucking industry because they said that. Go ahead and get into it, see it for yourself, and maybe you can make $1,500 a day. But yeah, man, so also a big tip is ask your insurance if you have roadside assistance. Now this is going to be handy, key when you are in this industry. You're gonna need roadside assistance just in case you break down. My biggest fear is breaking down the side of the road in the middle of nowhere with nobody to help me, or having to wait 5 hours for somebody to come help me. So yeah, then guys, you want to study your location. So this is the first slide, man. You want to study your location. This means 4-state radius. You want to watch these load boards. Watch these load boards. Know if your area is a good or a bad area. So if you know you want to go home every week, you have to know if your home city is a good area for a box truck or for a cargo van before you get into this industry. Because if you get into it and you find out you're in a bad area, you're gonna have so many problems getting loads to get out of your city, and you're just gonna miss out on a lot of money, because you know you're not gonna be getting loads every day, or you're gonna miss 1 or 2 days while you are home to get back out on the road. So yeah, do your research, study your location, and make sure the rates are good in your location. So that is that. On to the next slide, we got the rate confirmations. Now in these rate cons, man, you make sure you read these details on these rate cons, because these brokers can sometimes take a little bit off the top, you know what I'm saying? Take a little bit off the top and kind of take some money from you, you know what I'm saying? So because if you don't read these rate cons, they might have special instructions and special details, such as this tracking fee. If you don't set up your tracking before you leave your destination, I said destination. If you don't set up your tracking before you leave your start point, the broker might just charge you a tracking fee for not tracking, and this could be anywhere from $100 to even $200, guys. And then sometimes, you know, as a new carrier, especially in your first 30 days of authority, you're trying to book loads and you just need a load because you keep getting rejected, so you just book whatever you can get, and boom, you didn't read the special pickup instructions. Now you need, you know, 2 pallet jacks or something to move this load, or now you need load bars, straps, and blankets, and so that's something you didn't have. So once you get to the area, you know what I'm saying, they're not gonna let you pick it up because that is what they needed, you know, and they actually needed that. So even though load bar, straps, and blankets is not really a good example, but you see what I'm coming at. So yeah, that is that. Make sure y'all like this video. Don't forget to like, because I am helping y'all make the money the easiest way possible. That's what we do on Black Investors Group. But guys, these brokers are broke, man. So they will take some money from you, like I said, if you don't set up that tracking. And guys, get a business email, no Gmail, because brokers sometimes pay less to Gmail because they know you're a small company and you don't have the power to really do anything about it and get that broker put out of business. So yes, go ahead and make a business email. Just be more professional. Sometimes also the broker doesn't even want to give you the load because you have a Gmail and you're not professional, you're not a business. So yeah, man, just be more professional. And why not just take that extra step? Why not take the extra step, the extra 30 minutes it might take you to set up this business email? It may only cost you a couple dollars, and now you can get much more higher paying loads and just reject it less because you have a business email rather than a personal. So keep that in mind. That's a big gem right there. So on to the next one, guys. We got dispatch, and I'm sorry I didn't really edit this customers thing, so I said it on the last slide too. But we got dispatch. Do you want to dispatch yourself or do you want to hire a dispatcher? So this is going to be a big question for all of my new truckers out there that's not necessarily experienced with booking loads. But I'm going to tell you right now, it is absolutely easy to book a load, because once you have the load board, once you're paying for a load board, you might as well just make that phone call and call the broker instead of paying somebody 5% of your load just to call the broker for you. And I know sometimes me in this dispatching business, sometimes my carrier sends me a load to contact them. So literally they already got the load, but they're like, hey, can you call them for me so I can actually book it? So all they have to do is pick up the phone, and you guys can literally save $2,000 to $4,000 a month if you dispatch yourself. But if you dispatch yourself, guys, you might not get a load every day, because you know, if one day you're on the road all day driving and the market closes at 5 o'clock, these brokers are going home at 5, 6 o'clock, guys. So one day you might be driving all day and you're not able to actually book a load for your next destination. So you can get kind of put behind dispatching yourself, as well as dispatching yourself is a lot more stress because you are trying to contact broker after broker and bid on these loads. So a dispatcher will take all that stress off you, but you do have, you know, a 5% fee per load. And yeah, man, that could total up to $3,000 a month. Really easy, really easy, really easy. But the dispatcher will take the stress off your back, and they will fill out all your carrier packets for you and anything that the broker needs. So it takes a lot of stress, man. Like, I can't say that enough. But if you need loads, go ahead, hit the email lattamanagement@gmail.com, and I will dispatch you, and I will get you some high premium paying loads, because I do work with private broker. So on to the next slide, man. We got maintenance. Now you want to stay consistent with preventative maintenance. Don't only do preventative maintenance every other month. Stay consistent with it, because you could, you know, reduce the chance of breaking down up to 30%, you know what I'm saying? So you have 70% chance of not breaking down if you do preventative maintenance, you know what I'm saying? So make sure your oil checks are in check. Make sure, you know, probably every other month, just do a full truck inspection. Make sure your thermostat working, because then that can mess with your coolant. That coolant can get messed up, start making you pay more money in fuel, because now you're burning more fuel, because, you know, everything just falls in line with trucks, guys. Just like your human body, you want to make sure your truck is up to date. Make sure you get your truck some good maintenance, and make sure just, you know, you stay on top of whatever comes up, because if it does, your truck can break down, you know, it can break a leg, and then you gotta go to the hospital and fix it, man. So that is expensive. You can save thousands of dollars down the line just by doing preventive maintenance. Say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all I can say. You can save money by doing preventive maintenance, and a good thing, your truck will work longer. So keep that in mind. Next slide. Let's get it. So we have self-worth. Just like I was saying about your truck, you want to keep up with your truck. Also, you want to keep up with your body yourself. You know what I'm saying? So first thing is the mind. You know what I'm saying? You got the spirit, you got the body, and you got the mind. So you want to study podcasts. You want to stay in tune with the world. You want to learn while you're out here over the road. You want to just keep studying, guys. You want to make your truck Truckers University on whatever you're interested in. You want to be a carpenter? Look at podcasts, have YouTube videos playing while you're driving instead of listening to rappers talk about money and drugs on the radio. Have a study podcast going on teaching you something about carpentry, or teaching you something about trading, because even though you don't have to look at the live trading sessions to see what's going to happen, you can hear tips and tricks on how to become a better trader. And if you want to trade, guys, I do have videos, boom and boom, on how to be a successful trader. So Yeah, man. Study your podcast. Learn in your truck. Eat healthy. And one big tip I got is limiting soda. Limit soda, not just because it's a lot of sugar. And I know a lot of you truckers out there, oh, it'll help you stay awake. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just love the taste so much. Well, if you drink soda while you're over the road, more likely you're going to have to go to the bathroom more because you're going to be drinking more soda because soda really just makes you more thirsty. So if you drink water instead, you could drink less and, you know, stay on the road longer by not going to the bathroom. So limit soda, not just because of health, but because of time management on your drives. And also, guys, make sure you shower. Don't be one of those stink truckers out there that has to walk in the receiving desk and just smell like crap. You go ahead and take a shower every other day, even every 3 days. It'll cost you $7, $5 maybe in a raggedy gas station, with $7 in a decent truck stop, and maybe even $15 if you go to a luxury truck stop. But yeah, guys, then we have the expenses. I believe this is the last slide. It actually is the last slide. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys like and make sure you guys subscribe because, you know what I'm saying, we post every other day. I'm going to teach you how to make the money the easiest way possible. And like I said, man, you can learn how to trade. Even third graders can learn how to trade. So it's something for everybody on this channel. Don't forget to show the love. So we have the expenses. You want to keep logs of all your expenses. Just document pretty much everything that you buy so you can know what you're spending and how much you're spending in that category. Keep all your receipts for tax write-off purposes so that at tax time you can make some money coming back to you. And then you want to analyze your profits. So each week, just analyze your profits and maybe log that down somewhere in your phone. Make a notebook, guys, and have January, February, you know, the months, and then have 1, 2, 3 for the weeks out of the month. And then boom, put 4,000 profit for that week 1. Boom. 2,000 profit week 2. And then if you stay in this business, you can see down the line how the trucking business is treating you and if it's worth it or not, or how it was in certain times of the month. And in certain areas, if you really want to stay organized and know your areas, document the areas amount with the pay. So yeah, like I said, guys, that is it for this video. Just analyze your profits and keep all of your logs, keep your BOLs just in case anything pops up. And guys, we do have the YouTube memberships for if you want to make this $1,000 a day in this dispatching business. So if you want to know exactly how to do that, all the steps, go ahead and subscribe to the Truckers YouTube membership, man. And also, if you need loads, you can email me at Lattamanagement. And if you want to reach out to me, you can contact me at calendly.com/King Latta. So with all that being said, man, this is Black Investors Group. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like if you haven't done so yet. My name's King Latta, and we out. Woo!